Hello friends, welcome back. My name is PK. In this video, you will learn how to create a progress bar in Microsoft Excel VBA. So friends, progress bar control is not available directly in VBA. So I have used some trick to create the progress bar control. Progress bar control can be used to show the progress of your task. For example, if you are doing some automation task and your automation task takes some time, so you can show this progress bar to the end user so that they will be aware how much percentage of the task has been completed. And how it will look like, I'll show you. So if I will click on this button, then you can see this is the progress bar which I have created, and as your task will be completed, it will show the progress here, and once it is completed, it will be hidden. And you can use it with a loop also as well as without loop also. So I'll show you how can you use the without loop and how it will look like. So on this button I have created without loop, you can see. Yeah. Now I'll quickly show you the code of these two buttons first. So how can you use this progress bar? Then we will practically show you how to use this progress bar control in your project. So let me go to the design mode, and first I will show you this progress bar without loop. Okay, so here I have created simple code, that is application.wait. That means wait for 1 second, you can see here, and then it will show the progress bar percentage. So to show the progress bar percentage any point of time, you just need to use progress bar dot progress, and in the bracket you need to put the number. For example, here I have put 5, that means it will show 5%, and here I have put 25, it will show 25%. So first it will show 5%, it will wait for 1 second. So here in place of this code you can put your code, then in between of the code again you can call this particular line wherein you can change the percentage, then again you can put your code. So basically in your module wherein you have a complete code, you can put in betweens according to your understanding, like till here you have completed 50% or till here you have completed 80%. So whatever you will put, once those lines will be executed, after that it will show the progress bar status or progress bar percentage accordingly. Alright, so that's how you can use it without loop. If you are using loop somewhere in your module and you want to show the progress of the loop, so you can use that also. For example, here I have taken the simple loop from 1 to 10,000 and just simply using call progress bar dot progress, and here I am putting I, means the value of the I, divide by 100, because maximum value we will take 100 only. The percentage always will be displayed 0 to 100, so that's why just keep maximum value 100. So here the maximum I value will be 10,000. If we will divide it by 100, that will be 100. Alright, so it is being displayed on the second button here. If I will click, it will show you that percentage, the completion of the loop. And then inside that loop you can put your code. So here you can put your code, so it will show your completion. Alright, now I'll show you how can you integrate with your project. So let me show you one of my project. So this is one data consolidation macro. I have already created a video on this topic, so I'll not go detail into the code of this particular file. I will provide the link in video's description box for this particular video so that you can see that video and you can download this file from there. This macro is basically consolidate the data from multiple Excel files. So here it will put the output of that. And now I'll show you some files. So let's say in this folder I have some sample files. Now I want to consolidate the data from here. So what I will do, I'll simply click on consolidate data. Then it will ask the path from where you want to consolidate. You can select all the files and just click on open. Now it is being consolidating all the files, but we are not aware about the status. Once it is consolidated, then it is showing. So we have only 6-7 files, but maybe you might have 100 files or 1000 files. So it will take some time to consolidate. So you should be aware about the progress. You can use the progress bar in this project. So I'll show you how can you use it. So let me go to the logs and just clear this sheet first. So you can see data is cleared. Now we will go to the code of this particular sheet. So just go to the Visual Basic. Now here we have this progress bar in VBA, this particular file in which I have created this one, in which I have created the progress bar. So this is the progress bar form. You can see I will just move to my data consolidation macro. So what I will do, I'll simply just pick this using mouse and move this here. Now you can see this form is available here. Similarly, you have to do it with your project. Now I'll go to the consolidated data macro, wherein I have put the code to consolidate the data from the multiple files. And here I am using this particular loop. Now I will put my progress bar once I have completed all the consolidation. Here at the end I will put my progress bar code. So what I will do, I'll type here call, then progress bar dot progress, and I will provide the number 1, 2, 3, 10 up to 100 that will be displayed on the progress bar. So dynamically to get it, what I will do, I'll take I divide by, and the maximum number will be U bound ARR. So I'll use here divide by, and in the bracket I'll put here, and I will multiply it by 100. Alright. So we have done it. So it's quite simple. Now I'll click on consolidate data, the same thing, and I will select those files, click on open. Now you can see the progress. Alright, so it's done. So that's how you can integrate with your project. Now I'll quickly show the code of the progress bar. So first I will tell you how I have created this one. So let me add a new form. I'll tell you from the starting. So I have added a new small user form, and then what I have done, I have taken a label here. Let's take this label here. Just right click here on the label, and we have removed the caption from the label. Now just right click on the label, go to the properties. Just take some background color, whatever you want to take. So I have taken this one, but you can choose whatever you want. And now width of this label, I have taken 200. You can decide whatever you want to take. It's not necessary to take the 200, but I have taken here 200. Alright. Now I will make it slightly smaller to adjust with the label like this. Now I will insert another label here, and I will put the percentage. So let's say by default I am putting here 0%. Just right click, go to the properties. You can take the back style as transparent, double click here, align the center. Alright. Now we will change, let's say LBL value. Alright. For the first label, this with the background color, we will put here LBL progress bar. Alright. So we have designed it. You can change the user form name also. Like here I have taken the progress bar. For now I'm just keeping it as user form 1. Now I'll show you the code here for the progress bar. I just have created a simple function. So let me show you. Just double click. So this is simple function, and that function is progress. And here in this function what I have done, I have taken input as progress percentage as single. So that progress percentage will be provided by user, and they will provide like 1, 2, 3. They can provide in decimal also, like 1.5, 10.9, something like that. Okay. Then one optional parameter I have taken here, that is unload after completion. Once it is completed, the 100% is completed, that particular user form should be unload or not. You can decide that. So here by default I have taken true. So that means it will be unloaded if you will not provide this particular parameter then. Alright. Then first of all what it is doing, it is taking me.show. That means it will show the form. And we are using the VBA.do event so that whenever it will run, it will show that changes will appear on the user form. So that's why we are using VBA.do event. Then here we have taken two variables. One is total width and the current width. Okay, so the current underscore W as single. So total width we have put here 200 because we are aware we have taken the total width as 200. Here you can change the number as per your requirement, if you are taking the total width, let's say 300 or 250, you just put that number here. Now current width will be basically whatever you are providing here, that will decide your current width. So what I am doing here, I am just dividing total width by 100, then I will multiply by progress percentage. For example, if you are providing here 5, that means I have to show the current width as 5%. And then what will happen, 200 will be divided by 100, means it will return 2. To multiply progress percentage, you have provided 5, that so it will return 10. So we have to display the current width as 10. Alright, so maximum it will reach up to 200 only. Now here you can see I am putting me.lbl progress. So lbl progress is background label. Right click, go to the properties. This is lbl progress. Alright. So here I am taking lbl process.width equal to current width, this one. And then lbl value label wherein we will display the percentage dot caption equal to, and we are putting here format as 0, and then we are putting the percentage sign also. Alright. And here we are putting one more condition, and that is if unload after completion is true and progress percentage is 100, then it will unload the form. Alright friends, so this is the code which we have used to create this one. So you can use it in your project. It will be helpful to show the progress. I have already created few other custom VBA control like calendar control or time picker control. You can use those controls also. To download these files, you can visit our website. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Friends, if you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe my channel to get the regular update of my videos. Thank you so much for watching.